Tony Stewart faces financial turmoil after explosive NHRA weekend. A massive fireball engulfed Tony Stewart's dragster in a dramatic and financially devastating weekend at the NHRA Summit Racing Equipment Nationals in Norwalk, Ohio. In a tough turn of events, the three-time NASCAR Cup Series champion witnessed his top fuel dragster explode twice during qualifying, an ordeal that could mark one of the costliest weekends of his NHRA career. Stewart himself summed up the chaos best: "This is getting expensive real quick." The trouble began during his first qualifying session against Shawn Langdon. Stewart launched cleanly, but moments later, his engine violently detonated, sending debris flying across the track. Despite the intensity of the blast, Stewart avoided the barriers and exited the dragster on his own. However, the engine damage was extensive and irreparable. Trying to lighten the mood, Stewart joked, "I am going to be babysitting everybody's kids and mowing everybody's yards before this is over." But his humor could indeed cover up the harsh financial blow to his Tony Stewart racing team. A single top fuel engine can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. This one had just become costly scrap. Between qualifying sessions, the team faced a Herculean task: rebuilding the entire car in a matter of hours. While many teams would have packed up and left, Stewart's Dodge Direct Connection crew refused to give up. "I am proud of our Dodge Direct Connection team to sit there after Q1 and get it put back together and get us ready for Q2 here. Great effort by these guys. Proud of our guys," Stewart said. "We just going to have to sit and figure out what the hell is going on." Against the odds, the crew replaced all damaged components and installed a fresh engine in record time and effort, nothing short of a miracle. The car was ready for Q2, but fate wasn't done testing them yet. In the second qualifying run, Stewart posted a solid 3.755-second elapsed time at 327.11 miles per hour, good enough for provisional third in a stacked top fuel lineup. But just as things were looking up, disaster struck again. Flames erupted from the engine bay. The culprit, a blown soup, Stewart posted on social media. "After a huge explosion during our Q1 pass, my direct connection team got it all back together for Q2, throwing down a 3.755 ET at 327.11 miles per hour to put us in the provisional third qualifying position. But bang the blower." In drag racing terms, bang the blower means catastrophic failure of the supercharger part that alone costs tens of thousands of dollars. On top of the blown engine, Stewart now faced another massive bill. By the end of qualifying, Stewart stood in third place, behind Justin Ashley's 3.752 E at 330.88 miles per hour and Antron Brown's 3.755 ET at 333.33 miles per hour. Brittany Force came in fourth with a 3.784 ET at 331.77 miles per hour. Shawn Langdon later delivered a blistering run, seizing the top qualifying position with a 3.789 ET at 324.59 miles per hour and earning 3 bonus points. He was followed by Dan Mercier, Spencer Massey, Josh Hart, Clay Millican, and Sean Reed, rounding out the top 10. 16 cars made it into eliminations, while Scott Farley missed the cut. But Stewart's troubles didn't end there. Over the course of eliminations, the team had to perform multiple engine swaps, each one straining their already burdened budget. While top fuel teams budget for some engine changes, Stewart was going through them at an alarming rate. Still, performance-wise, he delivered. He extended his semifinal streak to 8 straight events by defeating Kyle Wurtzel and former champion Steve Torrence with passes of 3.894 and 3.908 seconds. The driving was solid, but the costs were adding up quickly. "It's been a rough 2 weeks for us at Richmond and Norwalk," Stewart said, "but to get to 2 straight semifinals in the heat and make it to 8 straight events makes me proud of our guys. It shows that this team has no quit in them." In the semifinals, Stewart lost a close race to Clay Millican. Both drivers had identical reaction times, but Millican's 3.958 ET edged out Stewart's 3.974 ET. It was a tough defeat, but Stewart still retained his points lead.